Good morning. Can I start now? Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time and for your attention. My name is Andre Van Robin. I'm the CEO and founder of Nozama and Plastics. I'd like to remind everybody a little bit about climate change. Flooding, sinkholes, volcanoes, tornadoes, hurricanes, fires. All of this is happening as we speak, and the media is doing a very good job in reminding us. Business is about making profit. Business is about generating revenue and generating capital. And business is about preserving that capital. It is completely legitimate for business to do business. How do you reconcile that with climate change? Government's responsibility is to organize our society and provide us with basic services and protection. And citizens look to governments to be able to provide this protection. And government is the first response to climate change. Citizens, us, individuals, life is very difficult. We get up in the morning, we go to work, we have to save money to pay for education for our children, we have to pay our bills, we have to pay our mortgages. When we wake up in the morning and we watch the news, our immediate emotional reaction is, I want to do something to change. I really want to make a difference. By midday, you are reminded that you have bills to pay. By the time you get home at night, you have a family to take care of. How are you going to make a difference? How are you going to make a change? How should the economy work? How should we be able to make decisions? Every single product sold should be tracked up until the end consumer. How much CO2 was emitted? How much CO2 was saved? How much CO2 was emitted and offsetted? Every single product should be recovered from the end consumer and recycled. How much plastic was recovered? How much plastic was recycled? And companies should prove to you that this is going on. However, let's make one step back. Business is about profit. So the way to do it is to build incentivization inside the operations of business, inside the plastic economy. If you are selling a product, you should be responsible for that product. You should make sure that that product does not end up in the environment. And you need to prove it. As a consumer, you have to go about your life. But going about your life is making decisions. It's buying products from companies that are doing something about the environment. Lack of transparency is a big issue. Let's take one step back and talk about SWIFT. Just if I were to explain to the founders of the SWIFT system in 1973, just around the time when Bretton Woods decided to be canceled and the gold standard was eliminated from the pegging of the dollar, we have entrusted a centralized approach to finance where, if I were to explain to my 5-year-old son, unfortunately my son is 22, so time has gone by, I would tell you, this is how banking works. I have $100 and I'm going to send $100 to my friend. The central banker is going to say, okay, I take $100 from your account and I'm going to give $100 to his account. And I'm going to update your account. You no longer have $100 and now you have $100. Very primitively speaking, that is blockchain. Very primitively speaking, that is blockchain. Taking out that person in the middle so that that accounting and traceability can take place. Applying that to business and to sustainability is key, because if you do not apply transparency, if you do not apply transparency, if you do not track what is being sold and what is being recovered, how can you incentivize? How can you provide an encouragement for people that have to go about their daily lives to make the right decisions? And each decision can allow the mitigation of the impact of waste into the environment. It is the only way to reduce waste into the environment and to build a tracking system. So people need to know that if they make a decision about a specific product, that decision will have a direct impact on the environment. This is what plastics is about. The entire recycling industry has not moved for 50 years. It is based on two general principles: making money from collecting waste, making money from separating that waste, and selling a portion of that waste that can be used as a prime resource to create recyclable packaging. Create a third source of revenue for this industry. Allow them to prove that they are doing their job. Use blockchain and specifically NFTs as a source of revenue for the recycling industry. The NFT revolution has happened. 2 years ago, we did not know what an NFT was unless you were particularly a geek. And now it's a multi-billion-dollar industry driven by art and music. Provide a utility to the NFT. And what is that utility? Traceability. As an artist sign a picture, they cannot stop the picture from being reproduced across the internet or the metaverse. What they are doing is they are assigning the rights of ownership to that picture. And those rights of ownership are what are being bought and sold. So if you're a recycler and you're already collecting waste and you are already selling part of that waste to the industry to be reused to create recyclable packaging, prove it. Show your documentation, show your information, create an NFT and assign it to the blockchain. Why do you want an NFT? Why do you want to add art? Because plastic producers who want to offset their plastic production will need to collect this NFT and keep it in their collection. But contrary to a certificate or contrary just to a register, you need to be able to prove to the world that you are having an impact. And the art of the NFT allows the producers to communicate via social network, on the cloud, and on the metaverse that they are having an impact. Conclusion: utility is key to finding out a solution to transparency, traceability, and incentivization. And the most important is not technology, it's business model. A big issue in the last few years with blockchain is the obsession with blockchain and how to fit things into it. The key is how to solve problems and how does blockchain help solve those problems. And in the case of sustainability, in the case of recycling, the objective is transparency, traceability, and incentivizations. And incentivization is the art of building rewards in an activity, all along that activity. And that is the only way, that someone who is getting up in the morning is responding to what's happening in the world today can make a change by choosing wisely and choosing products and services from companies that have proven their commitment to the environment and reward you for your choice. Thank you.